again. We tried this while I was sitting outside at work. Didn't really work all that well. You guys said my internet was going in and out. Couldn't really hear me. Hopefully you can hear me better now. Um, I wanted to discuss the thing that's made the rounds on the internet a little bit, especially amongst Oriole fans, because apparently Rob Long brought this up. The idea that the Orioles are kicking around the idea of putting number one prospect in baseball, Jackson Holliday, who is traditionally a shortstop, played some second base, came up, played second base, was sent back down after having some struggles. Um, apparently, they're kicking around the tires on him playing center field. Full disclosure, the first person I heard this from, we discussed it about probably a week or two ago, was Pigtownsports. Follow Pigtownsports on this great platform of YouTube. He puts out great content talking about the Orioles. He does it. We have very similar content. He blows my content away, in my opinion. Great guy, great baseball mind. Anyway, um, Jackson Holliday to center field. I honestly believe this is probably the best and most clear path for him to make it back up to the big leagues. This would not be an unprecedented move. Fernando Tatis Jr. made this move, transition from the infield to from shortstop to the outfield, and did it very smoothly, and is doing it very well. More notable, more recently, a top prospect for the Padres, somebody that folks here in Maryland know very well, Jackson Merrill. Um, Another shortstop that is now the starting center fielder for the Padres. So there is precedent for it. It can be done. I certainly think Jackson Holliday is athletic enough to do it. And with Mullen's struggles, I could very easily see him coming up and being the center fielder. The reason I think the path is more clear is you're not taking Gunnar Henderson off shortstop. Um, Westberg is, in my opinion, pretty much has your choice of either third base or second lockdown. Um, Mayo, again, assuming he doesn't get involved in a trade, has third base, or if the Orioles do one day move on from Ryan Mountcastle, they have, he has one of the corner spots on lockdown. Then there's also Connor Norby. Again, if you don't have um, if he's not involved in the trade, he could play second or third, whichever position Westberg's not playing. What's up, Gabe? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me better than you could hear me earlier? Uh, Jackson Holliday's a young, athletic guy. Obviously, his father, Matt Holliday, Hall of Fame outfielder, played mostly left and right field in his career. I think he even dabbled in center. So I'm sure um, that Jackson, well, I know Jackson has the athletic ability to do it. And I'm sure he probably shagged plenty of balls growing up in both St. Louis and Colorado and wherever else. He probably shagged plenty of balls in the outfield. I don't see why it's so far fetched, and I don't think it's far fetched. And honestly, yes, the Orioles have prospects coming out their ears, both infield and outfield. But I think the clearest path for Jackson Holliday is center field. And honestly, with Mullins' struggles, put put Jackson Holiday in center field right now. If I was the manager of AAA, let him get some run there for a couple weeks. Um, if Mullins turns it around, you know, maybe trade Mullins as soon as he turns it around. Flip him for some pitching help, some relief help, and give Jackson Holiday the run it in the outfield. Certainly can't hurt. He can't. I understand Mullins is um, a Gold Glove quality outfielder defensively, and that part of his game will never take a day off. Mullins will always give you 100% effort in the outfield. And I do think, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those guys that says, oh, a guy's struggling, you got to get rid of him. I'm not one of those guys. We do not need to, the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball. Um, that's why there's so few players in the majors. That's why it's hard to stick in the majors. That's why, a Hall of Fame baseball player only succeeds 30% of the time. So, but I could very easily see Jackson Holiday in center field for the Orioles. I know my buddy Gabe, that is in my chat, said seeing's believing. He wants to see it. He doesn't believe it'll work. But tell me something, Gabe. What's the difference between Jackson Holiday and Fernando Tatis? Nothing. What's the difference between Jackson Merrill and Jackson Holiday? Nothing. So if those two guys, especially the two most recent, you know, examples of this, can do it, why can't Jackson? And I really think that that is the clearest path. The age. Look at look up Jackson Merrill. Look up Jackson Holiday. Look up Fernando Tatis is still a young guy. He's not even. I don't even think he's 25 yet. So age is not a factor here. And actually, the fact that Jackson is young, to me, is more reason for him to be able to do it now than if you wait. I just think that that is the clearest path, is the outfield and center field. You're just jealous that. Well, never mind. But yes, that is the clearest path for Jackson Holiday, as the outfield, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, let's go Orioles. I will always bleed orange and black. I appreciate all the support. We are so close to 3,000 watch hours. So plenty of people watch this video. Watch all my videos. Check them out. Um, like, subscribe. Just got over 1,000 subscribers. Can't thank everybody enough for that. We'll be playing MLB The Show a little bit later. Games 5 and 6 of my World Series. Let's hope we can take the virtual Orioles to their first World Series since 1983. And let's hope that that's an omen for things to come in real life baseball. Let's go O's.